Hey, this is Adam, Theros Media, Surfing the Serps. Want to show you an advertiser I like and I admire a lot, Powell and Sons. So they are basically a lead generation website. Think of Home Advisor, Angie's List for mini splits and whatever they're looking for. So the reason I like them is because they're doing an effective job at what their advertising is supposed to do. Powell and Sons contractor referral experts, so they refer contractors to homeowners. All they do is bring in the leads and send them out to contractors in the area. And I imagine this is probably a media company that gets paid per lead. So they're doing a really good job of what they're doing. Ductless air conditioners, looks like they're doing a lot of keyword pruning. They found one that works. Ductless air conditioner is a very good keyword. It converts at about $30-$40 per conversion, which is very good, especially for them. They're probably selling these leads for double or triple what they're paying for them. So they're probably paying $30-$35 for them. They're probably selling them for, $80-$90. So originally I searched them and found them in Irvine, California. And now they're in Nottingham. They're in my they're in my location. So they're doing a good job inside their AdWords campaigns on optimizing for the locations. You can put in the location dynamically inside your AdWords campaigns, or you can put them in. You can put them in per location. Preferably, I like to have locations built out for advertising campaigns because you can optimize a little better through the location campaigns. You can pay less in certain places and more in certain areas. So having it built out in those locations are always great. But for here, they're doing a good job. So if you'll take a look at the URL bar here, they are tracking their keywords, even though it doesn't look like it on the page here. They're just doing it in a slick way. So if I click inside here, you'll see that it redirects really, really quickly. So they're tracking their keywords. This keyword they're advertising for is mini split installation. So if you can see that, let me show you one more time here. And don't worry, they can get these clicks back. Oops, shoot. I went off to Google. But you can get the clicks back. You can just say, hey, this is spam clicks. You have one person clicking multiple times is spam. So you can definitely get those clicks back. Then you're going to spend any money on this advertisement. All right. So if you go back in the video, freeze frame it. They were advertising for mini split installation. Now this website is built to convert. This is the ideal landing page, ideal of what you want it to look like. Not, the setup. Usually I like one column setups. They usually convert a little better than 2 column setups. But this is ideal. You have reviews right next to the lead form. That helps convert a little higher. You have the About Us page on the website, which helps convert a little higher. You want to know who this website is about. And then what you're doing here, you're getting a free mini split installation quote from whoever's in their area of network contractors. So every button you click here stays on the page, stays on the page, stays on the page, stays on the page. The only thing you can do is get a quote, which is ideal. This is what you want in your advertising. The only thing you want to be able to do is to get a quote. And that's pretty much it. They're tracking Facebook pixels set up. They're tracking all the button clicks. It looks like, let's see. Maybe they're not tracking the button clicks. I don't see it pushing through anything. So maybe they're not tracking the button clicks. They should be. You should be tracking which one does what, because that can help you convert a little higher as well, because you can customize the landing page based on what people are clicking for. They're requesting service, request mini split service in your area. If they're requesting quotes, request mini split quote in your area. You can definitely optimize the landing page based on that. Little tidbit, but they have heat tracking, so they have heat mapping, heat tracking, so they can analyze what's working, what's not on the website. They have Google Optimize set up, so they can test different things on the website. So they are doing an A+ job advertising because that's the business they're in. I couldn't find the Facebook page, which is a good thing for someone like them. If I did a little more searching, I could probably find it somewhere, but it's definitely a good thing. The reason being is because if your bread and butter is your advertising service for the contractors you're working for, you don't want anybody else um, copying your formula, so to speak. So you don't want anyone else, like a company like ours or what have you, copying the formula that you're working on, that you have converting for you. So that's definitely a good thing that you can't find their Facebook page very easily. I could find it if I, really, really, really hammered at it, but don't have the time for it now. But they're doing an awesome job. I'd give this a 95 out of 100. I would like a little more conversion rate optimization, but that's a very time consuming thing to do. And if this is converting for them and they're making a money doing it, why break it? You know what I mean? You have to break. So for conversion rate optimization, typically you'll run optimizations on your website, and some will convert a little bit, or some will hurt your conversion. So you're giving up a little more. You're giving up high converting landing pages if you have it built to try to improve it. So if you have one built already and this is converting for you very well because everything's above the fold, everything goes to the contact form. If this is converting for you really well, you usually don't want to break it. Usually, what you would do to get better conversions is you would test out on a separate landing page. So you have a little bit of your budget set aside for testing to actually increase your conversions. But they're doing a phenomenal job with their advertising here, and hopefully it's working out for them. So don't really have many critiques. The only thing I do is conversion rate optimization. I would like to see this. I can redo the website. I can go to different times. See, now it's updated in my area, which is a good thing. So that's actually awesome to do. I would like to see this tested a little more, because every time it is just the same thing. Refresh, refresh, refresh. It's the same thing. I'll come back to it to see if they're actually testing on the website with Google Optimize, but it doesn't look like they are doing that many tests. Maybe they're doing tests down here, but everything looks pretty much the same. But they're doing an awesome job advertising. So stick at it. If I had the lead generation model, this is exactly what I would do. I know what keywords convert. I know what works well. Just need a network of contractors to sell your leads to, and you're off to the races. This is an awesome job. I'm gonna keep this as an example for contractors in their area on what they want their basic landing page to look like. They're doing an awesome job.